hearing all this stuff happening at a school, as a school teacher, does this really give you a lot of confidence in the police systems? Not more in your county, in your jurisdiction, but overall within the country.
Yeah, it definitely puts fear in my heart, because it can happen anywhere. Mm-hmm. You got one teed off, mentally ill student or person that can just roll up into your school and shoot it up, and the problem is people are gonna die, man. Yeah. People are gonna die. I don't think anybody gonna leave out unscathed, because first of all, they coming in with heavy duty weapons. They got body armor on, man. So they coming in there to do what they came to do. What a teacher like me, what am I supposed to do, man? All I have is pencils and staplers, and that's it.
And X-Acto knives.
Yeah,
and X-Acto knives.
But hey, you're Billy Blanks though, so don't underestimate your skills. But there are limits. There are limits.
Yeah, there are limits. I tell my students all the time, like, this ain't a video game. You get shot, you ain't getting back up. You may not get back up for the simple fact this is not a game. This is real life situations going on.
That's true. Very true.
It's not what the hell is that? No reset button?
No reset button.
Not at all. No reset button.
It's not Call of Duty.
Restart the level?
No, yeah, it's one and done. It's crazy. It's just insane. So I'm just gonna end it with this, that I think we really need to. We talked about restructuring the police system and everything like that. At the same time, I think the school system needs to be restructured as far as safety goes, because right now all these places are getting an F. They're just getting a red F, and there's not really a lot being done to make people, specifically parents, secure to take their kids to class and leave them there. I wouldn't be surprised if you see an increase in homeschooling after all this.
Oh, definitely.
So this is something that we really have to take into consideration, is that these kids are the future. We have to protect them, and you're not doing your due diligence by not keeping the school safe. The police forces, whatever state they may be, they have to really have a decent protocol and not let things slip through the cracks. And that crack in Texas was as huge as the Grand Canyon. So let's just put that out there. So they royally fucked up. And
that, and the senator there, all the Congress people there are gun advocates, man.
There you go. Like I said, check that NRA list and see how much money he put in. I wouldn't be surprised if he put in a couple mil. That's just it's a sad state of affairs. And we're one of the only countries in the world that have this problem. You go to England, they don't have that. Australia, they got their laws that they put in to ban certain weapons. So if you hear anything from any other part of the world of a mass shooting, it's very rare. Most of it you hear from here. We have 300 some odd this past year so far. And mass shootings is, from what I'm hearing, if it's correct, more than 3 people involved in the shooting.
Yes. Yeah. That it took me a while to figure that out, man, because I'm sitting there because they said in Philly there's about 5 or 6 going on right now, massive shootings, man. Yep. From what I heard, it's getting crazy, man. It's just a fact. The gun lines, however these guns are getting in these urban areas, need to really be analyzed, man.
Yeah, they do. I mean, and in a sense, parents are telling these senators and political figures, the blood's on your hands. If you're paying the NRA to support them and it's killing our kids, the blood's on your hands. And they have every right to feel that way, because it's a loss of a family member. So President Joe, I think you got to keep pushing harder, but I think you need to find that NRA a list of all the senators or whoever put their money in there and put them on blast. You put them on blast, and I think that's going to make a big, big difference. Whether people will be surprised and shocked, but I think there'll be reform that can happen after that. Sometimes you got to shock the people. As we've always said, you got to shock the people.